Hey there, I'm Darth Asthmatic. This is a bike and beer review, and today we're going to be continuing our investigation of Bell's Planet series. So the Mercury is named after planet Mercury, which in turn was named after the Roman messenger god. So this was the third in the planet series, despite being the closest planet to the sun. And this one is a Belgian-style pale ale. So fun fact about the planet Mercury, since I'm a bit of a geek, if you try to figure out its orbit based on classical Newtonian mechanics, it's kind of wonky. According to Newton's laws of motion, it should just make a normal elliptical orbit around the sun. However, it kind of does a little wobbly like that. Such behavior baffled astronomers and physicists for quite a while. It wasn't until Einstein's theory of relativity that they were able to figure out that that's due to the disturbance of space-time because of how close it is to the sun and its gravitational effect on the space and time around it, causing it to kind of... I haven't even drunk this yet and I'm already drunk. For some reason the camera looks more of a orange color. Right here in front of me, it's pretty much just pea yellow. It's very hazy. You can see a lot of the particles of, I think that's yeast floating around in there. Let's give this one a little sniff. There really isn't a strong odor to this one. It's very yeasty smelling. A little bit of a citrus scent to it. Very much like a bread smell. It smells kind of like a giant jug of just yeast puffing up in your face. Whether or not that's good or bad, we're about to find out. Cheers, everybody. That is not bad at all. It's a light to medium body beer. It is kind of watery, but there are still enough flavors to kind of keep it from going to... What kind of sounds am I making today? It's certainly not a hoppy one. I can taste them in there, but it's not overpowering. Really, the yeast flavor is the one that really sticks out the most. It's like a toasty bread flavor, like toasts in the morning, if you didn't put butter on it. Has anybody ever had toast without butter? This one is more in like the refreshing kind of beer. There aren't a whole lot of different competing flavors in there. It's pretty straightforward. I don't know, it tastes like a normal Belgian pale ale. Let's see what Bell's has to say about this. Suitable that I have my A-Wing spaceship for the space-style beers. Alright. Mercury, the winged messenger. I get it, because it's the messenger god. Light and sessionable like its namesake. The planet Mercury is sessionable? The third release in the Bell's Planet series, Mercury, the winged messenger, was inspired by the Belgian single, a style traditionally brewed by monks in Belgium for their own consumption. That has to be one of the best monasteries to be able to just get drunk all day long. This interpretation has bready and grainy notes from Belgian malt. Alright. Herbal and balanced characteristics from the hops and a subtle but spicy character from the Belgian yeast. No, I would not say that this Belgian yeast is subtle. Definitely bready and grainy, but certainly not subtle. Fruity notes of pear are also present in this light, bright, and complex session beer. Certainly light, certainly bright. Do you remember light brights? That complex, but to each their own. This is only a 4.8 ABV beer. It's very light. You're not gonna get drunk on this one easily. Overall, this bottle of Mercury, it's not bad. I give it a 3 out of 5. It's a pretty typical Belgian pale ale. There's nothing really outstanding about it. Nothing really wrong with it either, though. Just kind of a nice, cool, refreshing beer. I thank you all for watching. This summer I'm planning to take a bicycle trip to touring breweries in Michigan. Right now I'm training for it and just kind of figuring out all the kinks in the whole video thing. Subscribe to see my training and eventually to see the whole trip itself. And of course more beer reviews. If you've had this, leave your comments with your thoughts. Or just leave comments in general. I like reading them. Until next time, cheers everybody.